Hey, good morning. Happy New Year. Oh my God, I am so sleepy. Guarantee a lot of people out there are probably hungover, and I'm not. I'm just really sleepy. I literally woke up to do this live, and then like after I eat it, I'm gonna go right back to sleep because I stayed up all night. And I think I went to sleep for like a couple of hours, but yeah. Oh my God. Oh. Mm-mm-mm. Might not be a long live, but I just wanted to come do one because I ain't did one in a minute. It's been some days. Alright, so good morning, Daisy. So I just popped in to wish you a happy new year. Full of love. I'm like, oh, thank you. I wish the same for you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Oh, hey, beautiful. Happy New Year. Hey, opulent. Happy New Year. What's up, Jose? Happy New Year. Yes, I had a weird one. Yes. Right, so hold on. Let me adjust myself in this chair because, like, I normally do my New Year's a specific way, and this year I said I wasn't going to do that. So y'all know I don't drink, right? So I just got me some Moscato or whatever, and I drank that. Had me feeling all warm. I was like, yeah, and asked out to I was actually on Jed's panel when he hit midnight here because he kept asking me to come up. I was like, okay, this was like last night, and Jed's like an hour ahead of me. So, yeah, and I just, when I was on panel, I just paused and I prayed and did some manifesting. And then I told him, I said, hold on. I did that, and then I got back on the panel, which I was already up there. I just muted. And I drank my Moscato, and that was basically it. But yeah, I know I ain't a party or nothing like that. I be chilling at home, and I figured I said let me do something. Okay, so beautiful said happy new year, back at I'm at work. You know, but yes, yes, okay, all right, you good. Look, I ain't gonna stay here long because look, I'm literally like so relaxed right now. I'm so relaxed right now. I'm just like, as soon as like, this ain't gonna be long. I'm telling y'all that now because my eyes like half open. I woke myself up to do this live because I'm like, I'm so sleepy. So after I finish this, I'm going to lay right back down because I was gonna start at 6, but on my time, but I kept pushing it back because that sleep was just so good. But I made myself get up. I was like, oh, don't do this live. Get off and then do what you gotta do. Because I did all my other stuff like days ago. Like I washed and I did everything days ago. But I do have to work tonight. So vacation over. So I do work tonight. And then plus my sleep been a little off because since I've been off, I've been sleeping at night. So I'm like, well, I'm gonna have to fix that because now I gotta work tonight, and if I stay up, I'm gonna be super sleepy. I have to get some coffee or something because I don't really drink coffee like I used to. But yeah, we'll see what happens. And then a lot of times, I ain't gonna lie, y'all, it be so much going on. I could be like, okay, let me postpone for an hour, then two become three, then three become four, and then next thing I know, I have to go sleep because I have to work. So yeah, I have to really watch that. But yeah, I said I'm gonna come and do this live because the other days I just wasn't up to it. I was just like I don't feel like it. And I was, well, I ain't gonna say that. I'm gonna keep that as is, but yeah. Jose said, they can understand I have a big problem. Yeah, I'm working on mine too. And I think my main issue is my schedule. Like, uh, when I used to work at day shift, oh, sorry. When I used to work day shift, like, I would get sleep, but like I said, I would drink coffee to keep me awake. But, I guess your body gets so tired over the years that it's like you can't help it. So I'm just like, well, let me do what I need to do, and I need to work on that because I don't see myself going through this whole year doing it all over again. I'm just like, screw that. Like, I gotta change something about this. And then plus, I notice when I be home at night, I actually really like sleeping at night. Like, I'm like, okay, I got because sleeping in daytime is hard. It's very hard. So we got stuff going on outside, sirens and all kinds of crap. So yeah, I gotta work on that. So don't worry about that. Um, but yeah, I just want to wish y'all a happy New Year. Now, should I mention that? Cause this, like I said, this live ain't gonna be long. I just wanted to come talk to y'all real quick. Hmm, should I mention that? I'm debating here. I really don't want to because that was last year's stuff. But then again, I heard nobody talk about it. Okay, I will. Okay, and I'm just gonna swing by y'all. Okay, I don't want to say names. I said maybe a couple. But anyway, so like I said last night, I was on Jed's panel. He wanted to wish me happy New Year, which I appreciate him for that. Jed was on there getting jacked up. Jed be through a toast and everything. I shared on my community wall. But it was me, it was me, Jed, and Tanika. And Tanika came up there. And you know how Tanika like to talk. And yeah, a lot of times. When Tanika talks, it was like, okay. So between like when Jed kept asking me to come up, I'm like, okay, well, let me pull my laptop out or whatever, because I I I always for some reason I just feel better on the laptop than I do on my phone because sometimes your phone cuts you out, and I still gotta get a better microphone than I have now, but that'll be in a minute. We are so sorry. Yeah. So yeah. So I'm listening to Tanika talk, and like when Jay kept asking me to come up, I'm like, okay, hold on, because I had my strawberries and everything, and my Moscato and all that. So I'm sitting up here, watching him doing that, and then I'm like, okay, hold on, give me a second. So I just boot up my computer, or whatever, and it doesn't take long. Now, for those of y'all who have a computer that takes like 10, 15 minutes to boot up, first of all, you got too much stuff on there. Second of all, uh, Windows and MacBooks are very different. MacBook come right up. So like it's according to how much stuff you have on there, whether it take a minute. But MacBook don't take that long to come up at all. Now, if my internet connection is like slow, because like it's been raining for the past couple of days. It rained yesterday. It'll take a minute for me to connect, or like if I'm on panel, it'll drop me because of the connection. But other than that, it don't take long for me to get up here. I just have to make sure my computer charged up and I plug in my mic. That's it. Anyway, um, okay, so Tanika was on the panel, and like between me getting on the panel and Tanika talking, I'm like, okay, what's going on? Because yeah, I distance myself from a lot of channels. A lot of channels you don't see me in the chat no more. A lot of times I purposely don't go to the live. I wait and to go to the replay. Um, because it's so much stupid drama going on with who's in the chat and who say what and all this stupid crap. Like I don't time about that. So I just protect my peace and I be like, if it's about something that ain't helping me, I don't want to hear it. And but like I said, I tell y'all, I'm human too. If it's entertainment, I'm gonna look like, okay, what happened again? Cause we like that. We be like, if somebody start telling a story, you be like, oh, what happened? Like that's human nature. Like we always gonna ask. Like we always gonna want to know what's happening, right? So, so like I said, I distance myself from a lot of channels. Like y'all don't see me there no more. So what had happened was, like I said, between me getting on the panel and Tanika talking, like she was already up there, so I came up after Tanika did. And so Tanika was explaining something that happened um, on that other channel. Y'all know what channel I'm talking about. She was explaining something that happened on the other channel, and I made it clear, like, that day where he got roasted up here. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. That live was funny as crap. And I watched that live like a bunch of times. Beautiful, if you ain't here, you a trip. I promise you. I listened to that live so many times. It was hilarious. But yeah, yeah. So anyway, Tanika was saying that she went over there. She was like, I don't have no problem with him and blah blah blah. And I'm like, okay, me, if me and you cool and you cool with somebody I ain't cool with, hey, that's on y'all. It's gonna be up to you to see them for who they are. Like I can't tell you that. And I'm not that kind of person anyway. I mean, I'll kind of warn you, but then I'll let you see for yourself. Like, I need you to see this for yourself. I'm not going to just tell you to don't fool with that person because to me that's wrong because it's happened to me before. So I'm just like, nah, I ain't doing that. What's up, Seafood? Good morning, Happy New Year. What's up, Dropping Tea? Good morning, Happy New Year. But yeah, so um, yeah, so she was saying something that happened over there between her and hmm, Tanika called her a lot lizard. So y'all know what I'm talking about. Feeling the bumps. Okay, what's up, Tracy? Good morning, Happy New Year. But what did you say, Jose? Exactly, I'm going to have to leave a whole bunch of stuff. Yeah, yeah, to protect your peace, you have to. Because it's not worth it no more. Like, why should I sit here and listen to all this? And okay, so Tanika she was telling me and Jed that she went off on the lot lizard. And you gotta go back and listen to that live. Look, I'll put it in the chat so you can put it in your so it'll be in your history. Hold on, it ain't gonna take me that long because I don't watch it several times. But yeah, that live was freaking hilarious. I promise you, beautiful. Y'all made that live. It wasn't all just me. It was all y'all that came up here. That live was hilarious. Uh, let me see. Let me share it real quick in the chat. Oh no, not okay. Like I said, don't act up on me now. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna put it in the chat so you can click on it and then come back. Because my phone wanna act up. Because like I said, it's still raining, and that also helps me sleep. The rain, I love the rain. I love that it helps me sleep, but I don't actually like the rain. So it just depends on my mood. Well, I'm gonna put it in there. My computer. My phone. Taking 2 years. Let me see. Okay, I'm gonna finish telling y'all the story because, like I said, I ain't gonna be here long. I am half asleep right now. I literally woke up to do this live, and I'm gonna take my behind right back to sleep. I'm just gonna keep it real with y'all. Okay, what was it? Alright, um, hold on, I'm typing. Here you go, beautiful. That's that live. That live was freaking hilarious. There it is. Okay, it's this live right here. That jump was hilarious. I listened to that live several times, especially when I was at work and I was like, let me listen to something that's gonna last me because I was working a freaking 12-hour shifts. So let me listen to this. That jump was hilarious. Go back and listen to it. And hit the like if you haven't watched it yet. But anyway, Tanika said that uh, Tanika actually thought that I saw this and I didn't because I don't go over there. And I was like, Tanika was like, yeah, you was in the bushes. And I'm like, no, what? But you could barely hear me. But I had to get Jed to turn my mic up. But anyway, I actually didn't know this happened. I heard nobody talk about it. So I'm just kind of throwing it out there. I ain't gonna lie. After I got off jail, I went back and looked at it. I ain't gonna lie. That was my first time being over there in like a month. But yeah, it's all good. But anyway, so basically, what had happened was Tanika was like, okay, you was on okay, Tanika calls her lot lizard, and he was up there because I ain't saying names. He was up there, and she was like, I was up here earlier and you was on mute and you didn't say nothing, so I left and I came back. And Tanika was like, Lot Lizard said that she don't like Tanika because Tanika overtalks on the panel. And then it was like a back and forth thing, and Tanika was like, I don't like you because you're racist. Now, Tanika, if you're listening, I got it wrong, tell me. Because I literally looked at this one time and then I was over it. Um, she, that's what I said. I don't have to say no. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I ain't have to say name. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Anyway, yeah, she, she was like, yeah, I don't like you because you're racist. You call him the N word and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, look, I didn't know. Look, yeah, I literally didn't know this until like 6 hours ago. No lie. I did not know this until like midnight. Cause like I said, I don't go over there. I didn't know this at all. And like people be thinking I be in the bushes. If y'all don't hear me talk about it, I don't know nothing about it. Which I did because I don't go over there. But anyway, and this happened days ago. Cause I kept asking Tanika, I was like, when did this happen? Cause like I said, I didn't know. I didn't know. I had no idea this happened. So she was like, they was kind of going back and forth, and he was up there, of course, not saying nothing. And Tanika was like, he don't want you, and what this song for me. He was like, he don't want you, and then it was a whole bunch of stuff they said, and then the rock lizard gonna open up her mouth and tell Tanika that all her kids are like no longer with us. That's a low blow. We don't talk about the kids. The kids are not a part of what's going on YouTube. Um, Tanika was having technical difficulties, so she had to leave and come back. And Tanika came back and got in her behind, y'all. Lot Lisa went on mute and didn't say nothing. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I was like, what? Cause she told me and Jed that, and I was like, huh? Because at first I was confused as to who she was talking about. But when she said who she was talking about, I was like, oh, really? Okay. Because me and Jed was wondering, like, who you talking? Like, if y'all go back and watch Jed live last night, y'all hear us ask her who was she talking about because we didn't know. yeah, we don't do that. Like we don't mess with the kids. Like we don't mess with the kids, family, none. They are not a part of this. But yeah, she kept saying it over and over again, and I'm just like, yeah, yeah, sad. And Tanika's, she was telling her, she's racist or whatever, but she want black, you know what? And it was like she got to a point where she just went on mute and stopped talking. And Tanika was just on the panel road to her. And he was sitting there not saying nothing. At first he tried to chime in, but then after a while he just stopped. He kind of dipped off the panel like he normally do. He dipped off the panel, and Tanika was up there, saying, spilling her spiel, what she had to say. And Tanika was like, at one point I was laughing because Tanika was like, your boyfriend said he's not your boyfriend yet. I was like, oh, dang. Then on top of that, in front of her, you know how he do. Uh-huh. You know how he do. He was asking Tanika what she cooked. He was like literally flirting. Well, should I say that? Go back and watch it. I'm just gonna interpret it from my eyes. He was basically flirting with Tanika in her face. Go back and watch it. Like if I interpret that wrong, y'all tell me, but that's what I saw. Anyway, Tanika was like, "Yeah, he don't want you." Talking about I can have him pull up if he want to, and I was like, "Oh my god!" Like, then look, yeah, it was funny because Tanika guy was in the background fussing because he didn't want her on there, and Tanika was like, "You hear that? Talking about that's my like talking about." What she said? She said that's somebody who want me. Talking about don't nobody want you, don't nobody care about you. I was like, oh dang, she's going in. But Tanika was like, I got you behind. I was like, oh, okay, all right. But yeah, I had no idea this happened at all. Yeah, that joke was a freaking mess. Cause I was like, honestly, Tanika thought I saw this. I said, no, her telling me about it had me to go back and I had to go back and find it. I was like, no, I didn't know nothing about this. Like, I honestly didn't. I don't pay no attention. But this, I be telling y'all a lot of times I find out stuff because people come and tell me. If they don't tell me, I don't know. Now, if Tanika had never said nothing last night, I wouldn't know nothing because I don't be over there. I don't. When I say I left, I wasn't in the bushes. I didn't go to the channel. I didn't do nothing. But I did test something out. Yeah, I tested something out to see, and I'm assuming this happened after the live. You on beautiful? But yeah, I checked it. Anytime like me and a person like really don't rock with each other no more, I go back and test to see if I got a wrench. And he took my wrench, yeah. I like it's all good. I don't need it. I don't really go there. Yeah, he took my wrench. I was like, so I don't need it. But I tested it, and when I saw that, I started laughing. I was like, it's all good. I don't need it. But yeah, like I said, we didn't stay on Jed's live too long last night. I think Jed did like an hour and then we got off because he was over there like hitting the shots like back to back to back. So yeah, Jed got off. Katie had already went to sleep. Happy New Year, Katie, if you're listening. And you probably do, probably do. But yeah, I didn't give a crap because after I said that, I only went over there yesterday is to see what Tanika was talking about. Other than that, I was like, I don't give a crap. But Tanika got her behind. She was look, hold on. Did at the end, hold on, y'all. Tanika was like, "You quiet now, but when I leave, you'll be talking again." And no lie, as soon as Tanika dropped off the panel, she started talking. And then homegirl gonna try to use one of my lines, like when I used to be over there and he would be eating. I'd be like, "What are you eating?" And she tried to use one of my lines. I'm like, "Hold on, don't be stealing my line," because I used to ask that. Like, what the hell? Anyway. But yeah, soon as Tanika dropped off, she started talking, and he on there, trolling her, talking about yeah, she called it like as soon as she left, you started talking, and she was like, I don't talk to people who overtalk people on the panel and blah 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 blah. But Tanika was up there a long time just talking about her. I was like, You don't like people like that, right? Well, you don't understand people like that. Yeah, yeah. But Tanika was like in the chat. She was like, he don't want you and blah blah blah. And I was laughing. I said, this is a freaking trip. And it got to a point where he finally ended the live because I'm just like, then hold on. She told Lisa, she was like, I'll come on your man panel anytime I get ready. And I was like, oh, okay. Yep, she that's Tanika, ain't me. I ain't thinking about that. But yeah, I thought that was hilarious. And like I said, I didn't find this out till like some hours ago. But I thought it was hilarious. I was like, really? But I ain't telling y'all what live it is. Y'all go find it. I don't promote him anymore. I just was telling y'all what had happened last night. And y'all, I don't drink, but I'm still a little warm. I only drink like a half a glass. I think that's why I slept so good too. I was out. I was out. I made myself get up and do this live. I promise you. And that's because I got to go to work tonight. But you know me, sometimes it takes me a minute to like fall back to sleep. So I probably, be poking around and then finally fall back to sleep. So yeah. But yeah, I thought that was funny. Anyway, hope you guys excited for the new year. I am. Um, I gotta make some changes over here. I'm trying to decide how I'm gonna, continue to do the channel because there is some stuff I want to switch up, and I'm gonna switch it up. I'll let y'all know ahead of time. If I don't, I'll just mention it, like, so y'all know whatever. But yeah, but yeah, I'm pretty sure a lot of people are like out cold drunk right now. I didn't expect many people to be here anyway because I wasn't gonna stay on that long. Um, I just figured I'd tell y'all that for those who you wanted a little tea this morning, because that's a little tea I got last night. I'm like, okay. And like I said, if somebody don't tell me, I don't know. I honestly don't be knowing. I just feel like, okay. So, yeah, that's what happened last night. Anyway, um, you got people on what the crap? You got people on here that they're miserable people on this internet. You can't pay them no attention. I know I don't give a crap what people say. Um, Now I understand like fun joking around, like shoot, fun joking around. We just laugh and play with each other. Like that's cool. Like we'll make like little jokes about each other, and it's all good. But yeah, some people on here they can't take a joke. They take everything to heart, and they want to go off about it. And you know what? You just can't you can't worry about people. You really can't. So I try not to worry about folks. I just do what I do and keep it moving. Like that's what you gotta do. Like, and I'm gonna continue to spread positivity on this app because it's not enough of it. It's a lot of hating. It's a lot of it's a lot of negativity. And like I said, I try not to pay attention to a lot of the negativity because it only drains you. It makes you feel horrible, to be honest. It makes you feel bad. It doesn't uplift your spirit. And like I said, that's another reason why I separated myself from a lot of channels because I'm like, every time I come here, it's something negative. Like I want to see some positivity somewhere. Hopefully, so everybody have a great New Year's. Everybody stay safe. Yes, everybody stay safe. Please do. Please do. What's up, Shanta? Happy New Year. Ooh, should I speak on that real quick? Ooh, I thought about you. I thought about it, Shanta, when I saw you. No, I don't think I'm saying nothing about that right now. Nah, nah. Jose said, I wish everybody the best. I'm going to my second breakfast. Okay. Yeah, I gotta eat me some breakfast. I literally got me some. I had Got a delivery yesterday. I got some waffles. I already had eggs. I got bacon, and then some. I already got syrup. Um, no, you didn't do nothing. It was just a thing of what happened some days ago over at somebody else's channel that we didn't particularly care for. And I only thought about it because I saw you come in because we was at another channel discussing it. Is what I would discuss that, but you know what? It's not really my business, and I don't really care. I'll see what I'm gonna do. Like as a content creator, I know I'm not a sub. I'm a mod for some people. You're done. Yeah, I have to gauge that situation on my own. Because me, I don't really follow the crowd. I kind of gauge stuff for myself. Sometimes they end up hurting me, and sometimes they end up helping me. It just depends on the situation. So I'll decide what I'm gonna do in that aspect. Yeah. Unfortunately, yeah. But Shanta, I was just talking about the other channel I don't go to no more. Tanika had to bark on somebody. Not. Hmm, I ain't trying to say no names because I ain't trying to give them no shine. Okay, so the one channel we all used to go to that we don't go to no more, that channel. And Tanika had to go off on Lot Lizard because she said that she was glad that all Tanika kids are no longer here. Mhm. Yeah. 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 Mhm. What's up, Ingrid? Good morning. Good morning, Ingrid. But yeah, I was just explaining what Tanika told me, and because she thought I saw it and I didn't because I don't really go there. And yep. Mhm. Mhm. She was telling me what happened because she thought I saw it. She thought I was in the bushes, but I was like, no, I ain't been over there in like a month. Like that day, them two came at me for no reason. I left. That was the last live I was in. I didn't go back after that. And yeah, like I told you, he took my wrench. I don't care. I don't need it. It's all good. But anyway, yeah, because I've been to these rings, so it don't really matter. It don't matter. Anyway, but yeah, she said that to her, and Tanika went off, and Tanika was telling me and Jed about it. Like I said, I posted Jed's live on my community wall, so just go click on it, cause that's when I found out about it, and then I went back to find it because Tanika didn't ever tell me and Jed when it happened, so I had to go back. I literally had to go type it in my computer and go find it so I can listen to what she said. And she was lying. She called her a bleach blonde. She said she look old. I was like, oh my god. It was a lot of stuff Tanika said. I was over here like laughing, like, oh my god. But like I said, I found this out last night. Really this morning, but whatever. But yeah, I had no idea. But yeah, to me, kids are off limits. I don't know why these people think that's the right thing to do is to get on here and talk about people's kids or family members. I think that's like you don't have nothing else, so you got to try to go somewhere else. I know, yeah, it's a lot of people that was probably knocked out, drunk, or out partying. So that's how come I said, shoot, I'm just gonna do me a quick live and get out of there, cause I go to work tonight. But yeah, I was sleeping like a baby in there. I had me some y'all know I don't drink. I had me a little Moscato, and I think the jump put me to sleep. I was all warm and fuzzy. Yeah, I only had like half a glass. That's it. That's all I had. Yeah, it's not cool at all. I don't like that. We don't do that over here. For other people that's them, I ain't doing that over here. It's not cool at all. You leave people kids out of it. They have nothing to do with why y'all arguing with each other. See, Ingrid, okay. So me and like when Tanika started going off about it, 'cause she started going off about it like right when I came on the Jazz panel last night. Um, and I was confused as to what she was talking about, and me and Jed kept asking Tanika like, when did this happen? It happened some days ago. I had to go find it because I had no idea that it happened. And Tanika was like, yeah, she thought I saw it. I was like, I didn't. And what you said, I thought I was doing good because I wasn't about. No, 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 you didn't bother anyone. I'm just saying you got people just to throw stuff, throw you in there for no reason. Yeah, you good, you good. But yeah, it was some days ago, Ingrid. Um, I really don't want to direct y'all over there, but if y'all want to see it, I don't give a crap. It's what's today? Um, what's today? Today is Thursday. It was Friday. If y'all want to go look at it, Tanika roasted her. It was Friday. Now, if y'all go over there, it's not up there. It's because he's listening. He gonna probably take it down. So it's up to y'all. Cause she said herself he probably took it down. But it was up last night. Cause I literally went back and like after Jay ended his live, I went back and looked at it, and I was over here laughing. Hmm. So if y'all don't see one from Friday, he took it down. I'm just gonna tell you that right now. Yeah, I know he good for that. Anyway, yeah, I only found out because Tanika told me. I was like, okay. Anyway, um, yeah, it's sad that people can't fight fairly on here. They gotta go to kids and family members and elderly parents, and I'm just like, yeah, that means you have nothing. When you can't say nothing about the person, you have nothing. And I just think it's sad that people don't know how to fight fair on here. Now, if y'all heard me going back and forth with people, y'all never heard me say nothing about nobody kids. I always kept it on them. I don't do that. No kids, no family members, nothing. I always keep it on them because you are the person that has an issue with me, and you coming at me, so I have a right to say something back to you. And y'all know that don't happen often, but when it does, I defend myself. So yeah, it's a lot of crap going on. And y'all know I don't really participate. If I'm on panel and something happens, I'll sit down mute, or if I just get sick of it, I'll just drop off. But I kind of don't like to drop off people panel and not tell them bye. But every blue moon, like I'll just drop off and be like, I'm out of here. Yeah. So, but yeah, if y'all looking forward, having Friday. Today's Thursday, having Friday. I had to go find it myself. So yeah. You know, yeah, she got roasted. Tanika was a trip. Y'all know how she is. Tanika's funny. But you got people on here that figure that they can just say anything to anybody. I think that's a dangerous game to play. You don't know who. Some people don't play these internet games. They will literally come find you. I just think it's sad that a lot of these people feel like they can just say whatever and nobody's gonna do nothing to them. So, whatever to me, when people do stuff like that, whatever happens, happens because there's no reason to say stuff like that to people when you don't know the circumstances of which it happened, or you don't know the full story. So to talk about somebody's like life like that, you don't know. You just talking. So yeah, it's unfortunate that people feel like they can do that. Yeah. What's up, Mel? Good morning. I'm still a little fuzzy. Oh, no problem. Yeah, I basically be giving y'all clip notes when people be telling me stuff. I be like, I don't know what happened. Yeah, hit the like button. I'll never say it, but yeah, hit the like button for me. I appreciate you. But yeah, it's all kinds of craziness that happens on this app, and I just wish people would get a life and stop the stupidness and actually make content. All your content should not be Look, Mel, I'm sitting up here like half asleep right now. I'm so half asleep right now. I totally get it. And I was just like, did that make me sleepy? I think it did. I was out. I was freaking out. I was out. And like I said, I had to make myself get up and do this live. I had to postpone it 30 minutes. I'm like, hold on, I'm saying, how y'all sleep? But here I am. Here I am. And like I said, I knew a lot of people weren't going to be here because they probably flat out drunk. I get it. A lot of people partied last night. So I understand. Yeah. So I said, well, let me do my due diligence, give y'all a New Year's live, and then go take my mind back to sleep. But see, now I'm kind of waking up. So I probably fall asleep a little later. I ain't gonna go right back to sleep. No, we don't work on New Year's uh, Eve. No, I was at home. I was at home. Yeah, I was chilling. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, I was chilling. I work tonight though. I work tonight. Mhm. So that's why I said, well, let me go ahead and do a live, and then I'll see what I can do on the other days that I work. I had 10 days off, and they all flew by so fast. So my vacation is basically over, and I'm so annoyed because I got to go back to work. They went by so fast. I'm like, oh my god. So yeah, I gotta work tonight. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Ugh. Yeah, I work tonight. But yeah, it's just I just really wish, like I said, people would get content. Stop talking about other people because somebody else should not be your content. Well, well, I'm just going based on what was told to me. So yeah, anyway, I ain't playing nothing. I just give it. See, that's the thing about it though. I think it's funny when people be like, "Don't play this, don't play that," but all I gotta do is watch it and give everybody clip notes, so they don't have to watch it. They don't have to watch it because I told them what happened. I basically gave them the summary of what happened. So yeah. Mhm. And you know what? That does kind of work because people be like, okay, thank you for catching, like Shanta said, thank you for catching me up. I'm like, shoot, okay, no problem. And like I said, I only knew because Tanika told me. Okay, so Mel said, do you watch any marathon honeymoon ties on Star Trek? Mm-mm-mm. Nope. I would literally watch 85 South Show. Like when I want to just sit and listen for a couple hours, I watch 85 South Show. If I had a really good live, I'll listen to my own live. Or if somebody else had a really good live, I'll go listen to it. Um, I watch like different videos. Nah, I don't really do the marathons because I get bored quick. Middle such and I'm getting old. Yeah, it is very old, very old. And I'm just like, I ain't, yeah, I just been saying, I ain't got time for that. Yeah, and see, the thing about it is like you gotta get some sleep. For those of us who work, we gotta work. And then find time to be on YouTube because it's very hard trying to maintain a YouTube channel and you have to work. Um, for instance, like one thing I'm gonna mention is now one thing I like about B3, he will literally do his live while he working. I don't see how he do it, but I say that's smart. He can literally do lives in like hours because of the kind of work he do. Now me, I can't do that, but I'm happy that he can do that because I'm just like, okay, like he can do his lives while he's working, or free get on the panel while he's working. That's understandable. Some people can do that, but shoot, y'all best believe if I could do that, I sure would. I'd be like, y'all come to work with me. We gonna talk and chat, and I'll just let people come on the panel. I wish I could do that. That'd be awesome. Okay, Mill said I love Big Boss Social. DC by Chico Bean and Carlos Miller. Yes, I found them in 2020 and I've been watching ever since. Mm-hmm. Ingrid said, it's raining here, so I'm going back to bed. Yes, yes, it's raining here too. It literally been raining the past couple of days. I get it. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I don't really discuss that over here, Shanta. Yeah. I don't pay none of that stuff no attention. That's how come y'all never see me over there. I don't pay none of that no attention. None of it. I tune my ear out to it. Like, okay, no, y'all talk how y'all want to. That ain't got nothing to do with me. Yeah. What's up, Jay Bliss? Happy New Year. Happy New. I don't know why I keep thinking about trading places at the end of trading places where they keep saying Happy New Year. You good, Shanti? You good? I just, man, that's not really my cup of tea, so I don't really care about it, to be honest. Like, it's certain things that I will talk about, but a lot of the other stuff I don't care. No, you good, you good, you good. No, it's up to the channel holder whether they're gonna talk about it or not. I just choose not to because like some of these people y'all never heard me even mention on my channel, and if I did, it's because somebody else brought it up. But certain stuff I just be like whatever. I don't give a crap. So yeah. But I'm gonna go ahead and do my hour because I was gonna do 30 minutes, but I'm kind of waking up now. When I first came over here, my eyes was like half open. Anywho, yeah, but yeah, don't yeah, I encourage y'all not to really indulge in the mess this year. It's only gonna drain you. Like, go for your goals or whatever, and keep us updated. Like, if you're trying to make a goal, just keep us updated on the goal, and don't even pay a lot of this stuff no attention because when you think about it, it's not really feeding your soul. It's just making you hear all this craziness that's not gonna really do nothing for you. Oh no, you good, Shanti, you good, you straight, no problem, no problem. But yeah, it's a lot of stuff that I choose not to feed. And the only reason I talk about that is because it happened hours ago. Well, it happened days ago, but I heard about it hours ago. And uh, Tanika brought it to my attention, which is why the only reason I talked about it. But yeah, Jed did do a live last night or this morning or whatever. It was like the 11th hour here, so yeah. hmm But yeah, yeah, go do what y'all will. I don't deal with that person either. No. Look, if you never heard me talk about them over here, I don't deal with them. Mm-mm. Nope, absolutely not. That's why y'all never see me over. Like y'all see, the only channel y'all probably see me in is Mel, and whenever we the people do a live. And a lot of times I have to catch her replay because sometimes when I catch her live, she's like 2, 3 hours in when she does like a long live. Other than that, y'all don't see me in nobody else chat over there. Them the only two lives y'all probably see me in. Yeah, and that's when I can catch her whenever she does live. Cause sometimes I just wait and I'll be like, well, I just catch the replay because I'm already hours late. I just hit the replay. Nope. I gotta ban his name out of my chat. Yeah, I do it after this live. But yeah, I don't do it with him either. No, I just choose to walk away from certain things, and I did. I did. Well, yeah, you'll catch me in ducks. Yeah, duck is cool. Yeah, yeah. Okay, so you'll catch me in a lot of the boxing guys channels now. You catch me in Jed's chat whenever he does a live. Yeah, it's not many people you gonna catch me at. And one thing I do like about the boxing guys, they do be having funny little debates, but they don't yell and scream at each other, which is what I can't indulge in no more. Cause I get to a point where if you're talking about the same thing, I'm just gonna come in, and leave because I can't. I did a lot of this stuff happened in 2024. We're in 2026. I don't want to hear it no more. I purposely like remove myself. Like I'm not gonna keep doing this because this is stupid stuff that should have never went on as long as it did. And people feel like they can just bark on people. and say what they need to say. I'm just like, okay, look, when y'all hear me talk about something, I say somebody one time unless it comes up again, and then I don't talk about it no more. I don't say nothing else about it. I be like, okay, well that's over with. On to the next, and I leave it at that. I don't need to repeat the same thing I've said 40 times for you to get that. I don't care for this person. I don't like this person. I'm not cool with this person. It doesn't take that many times to know that. But you know what? People do what they will with their content, and I have to respect how they run their channel, and they have to respect how I run mine. Mhm. Yep. Mhm. But yeah, I just now some people run their channel real stupid, but I can't do nothing about it. I can't do nothing about that. So yeah. Anyway, yeah. But to me, I'll be honest with y'all. If you feel like you as a channel holder has offended somebody, like when you try to make good with them, that just don't just randomly start talking to them in the chat. At least apologize. But then again, they will have to feel like they did something wrong to apologize. Um, I feel like it has to be a conversation, but a conversation is not gonna make me show up. Um, I've learned to just not indulge in certain things. I learned that a lot of times when I used to indulge in listening to all that arguing and screaming, like it gave me headaches, and it was just a lot of stuff that I really shouldn't have been listening to. Um, I've literally been in some lives, and I've heard. I've got so sick of people yelling and screaming on a panel that I will literally mute. I'll turn it all the way down, and I'll just chat in the chat because I'm like, no, really to me, nobody on this internet should be able to pull your emotions like that. They shouldn't be able to pull your emotions like that. That's how come when y'all hear me and somebody comes at me and I'm on panel, I just talk to them like I'm talking to y'all now. I don't really raise my voice or anything. Um, I just don't give them what they want, and I laugh at them. Because, like I said, when I laugh, they get upset because they be trying to pull your emotions. They want you to get upset. They want you to be angry. That's what they want because you know why they're angry. They're angry, so they want you to be angry too. Now, and that's how come a lot of times I laugh at people. It's just the natural way I do things. I'm gonna laugh at you because you're being stupid, and the fact that I got you yelling and screaming at your phone is showing how much I control your emotions. And that's part of the reason why I laugh at them because I'm like, you're never gonna meet me in real life, and I got you this upset. Then how come y'all hear me laugh at people like I got you this upset? Really? Is it that deep? Like really? Okay. I got you this upset, and you don't even know me. Like really? Okay. That shows how much power I hold over you. That shows how much power I hold over you. If I can get you that upset to the point where you yelling and screaming in your phone. A lot of people might not know that, but it's little things that I always tell y'all. And Duck makes fun of me because I say this. I literally sit back and observe people. I do. I literally sit back and observe. And I'm just like, yeah, I'm literally sitting back here watching you allow me to control your emotions. You want to yell and scream at me just because something's wrong in your life. And I'm like, you need to get to the root of your problem because I'm not it. What's up, Bruce? Good morning. Good morning. Happy New Year. Good morning, Soroya. Happy New Year. Hey, Soroya, I kind of mentioned Jazz Live last night. You had to read about it. I mentioned Jazz Live because you was like, oh, I'm out of here. I'm going to bed. Yep, yep, exactly. And so that's how come y'all never hear me yell and scream at people. I'm like, I don't even know you. I don't even know you. And I keep hearing people be like, well, they said something about you. I be like, well, that goes to show that, like Shanta said, I rent space in the head because when have y'all heard me say anything about these people? Y'all don't hear me talk about them. So like, why are you putting me in it? Like, I'm not there. So what's the point? What is the point? Why you put me in it? I have nothing to do with this. I have nothing to do with it. Hmm. But yeah, you got people out here that just uh basically Tanika was telling us what happened at that other channel I don't go to no more. Tanika was telling us what happened over there. And I told them what Tanika said, and I actually went back to look at what Tanika was talking about, and I literally did it right then because Tanika talked about it. Now, if y'all can't find it, it's because he private. But as of last night, after Jay ended his live, it was still up. Matter of fact, shoot. Let me look now to see if it's what the hell. Sorry, y'all, I saw something on my phone. Um, I'm gonna go see if it's still in my history. If it's not, then he probably. But Tanika was, yeah, she was telling what happened over there, in which I don't go. I only went last night because I wanted to see it because she said it might not have been up. But it was still up as of okay, as of right now, 7:20 California time. It's still up. It's still up. You had to log off. I got you. I understand. Yeah, that's how come Sororia, when it was approaching midnight, I told Jed, I said, I'm step away. I need to pray. And I did. I literally muted them, uh, prayed, manifest, drunk me a little my Moscato, and there you go. Yeah, I understand. I get you. Yeah, but we'll see what happens with that. But I did go back and look at it. It was hilarious. Um, I probably shouldn't have started my new year off like that either, but I gotta filter that out. I'll be straight. I'll be straight. I'll be good. Yeah. Anyway, I understand logging off because it's necessary. A lot of people don't do it as much as they should. Logging off is very essential to your health. Because I ain't gonna lie, like I was telling y'all earlier, some of these people yelling and screaming, it will give you a headache. So I just choose not to even indulge no more. Yeah, because I literally didn't see it, and I had to. She basically told me and Jed what happened, and I went back and looked at it. Ah, shoot my leg. But yeah, I talked about it earlier. And like I said, it's because she told me. I had no idea this happened like days ago. I had no idea. Yeah, I got you. I understand. I think Doug told us yesterday he wasn't gonna go live this morning. I did check because he told us like if he don't set up the live the night before, he's not going live. So I could have went live a little earlier, but I'm just like, nah, I keep it at the time I got it at, and I just do my live real quick and then get off um, because I do work tonight. So yeah, I had to fight myself out the bed just to do it. So yeah, just, yeah, stay in the bush. I don't really be in a lot of people bushes. Like that's why I said people be thinking I be there. Nope, I don't. I don't be there. I be somewhere else. I just choose not to indulge in that stuff anymore. That's true. You don't have to. Yeah. Sometimes I actually don't want to chat. I'll like when I do be in the bushes, I'll just listen. Now, one time somebody like I was in somebody's chat. I ain't gonna tell you who it was. I was in somebody's chat and one somebody DM me and they was like, it's some interesting stuff going on over there. And I laughed at her because I'm like, oh, you in the bushes. I said, oh, you in the bushes. I got you. Because they was watching. I had no idea they was watching until they sent me that DM. I was like, oh, okay, I got you. They was literally watching, but they, they told me. I was like, okay, all right. I was like, okay, I didn't know you was there, but all right. Ouch. But yeah, they was in there chilling. Oh, hold on, let me adjust myself in this chair. Ouch. Okay, all right. I know y'all hear that. My chair squeaking. Yeah, I know y'all hear that. Anyway, but yeah, just like if you feel like being in somebody's life is messing with your spirit, just leave. I've done that. I'll be like, I don't want to hear this crap. I'm out of here, and I will literally just go leave their life and go somewhere else. And that's when I do kind of peek in the bushes. I'm like, they ain't talking about nothing I want to hear about or whatever. I'm just gonna dip out. Like I don't have time. We'll see, Jay Bliss. Good question. We'll see. I make no promises. But he keep telling me I better show up. He keep telling me I better show up. Jay Bliss. Because apparently I'm the one that brought y'all over there. So, well, not everybody, just from this side. Because, like I said, a lot of the boxing guys were already over there. We'll see. We'll see. I don't like to give definite answers because then, like, if something comes up, I want to be like, I told you I was coming and then don't show up. Like, I don't like to do that. So, like, closer to the date will probably be the time to ask that question. But right now, like, we got months. So, ouch. Hold on. Let me adjust myself in my chair. Okay, but yeah, we'll see. I don't really like to give people definite answers because I don't want them to be disappointed. To be honest, I don't want them to be disappointed if something comes up or whatever. But yeah. Somebody, I'm just gonna pass by this. Somebody was like, "You weren't going nowhere." Like, how you know? How you know I wasn't going? You don't know. You're not in my life. You don't know. I think some people be faking on this app, and they think because they move a certain way that you move the same way they move. No, absolutely not. You the one say you was going, and then say, "I ain't want to go nowhere," because no, not me. Like I ain't gonna gaslight you. I ain't gonna tell you I'm doing something definite, and then I don't do it. No, I like to keep it honest and upfront because you got a lot of liars on this app, and I ain't one of them. Now, if I say something that if I'm telling you something that happened, that I'm telling you the best of my knowledge. This is what I know to be true. But if I make a mistake, yeah, tell me, hey, you made a mistake. That's not what happened. I'm like, okay, cool. I take back what I said. Like, that's not what happened. But to me, I really don't even like to speak on stuff if I don't know, like if I don't know the history of it, I don't like to speak on it because I might get something wrong. So I just choose not to say nothing. But you got people on here that just will say whatever, not knowing whether they right or not, and then the person like, hey, you lied, and it's not that they lied. It's just that they either listen to third party information or they listen to third party information or they just yeah, basically they listen to third party information, not knowing whether it's true or not, and they repeat it. So that's how come I don't really talk about something unless I know what I'm talking about. Like for instance, the live I was telling y'all that Tanika was talking about. She told me about it. I went and did my little research on it, and then I talked about it. If I didn't know nothing about it, I wouldn't say nothing. So, yeah, you gotta be careful what you be saying on here. Because, like I said, if I don't know the history and if I didn't see it, I really can't talk about it. Because people ask me, like, you know what's going on with this? Nope, I had no idea. I wasn't there, and I don't watch certain people. Like, I don't know. So that's just the habit that I have. Like, if I ain't there to see it or whatever, like, I really don't commentate on it unless I saw it for myself, or I go based off with. Well, no, I take that back. Yeah, I need to see it for myself. Or if somebody told me what happened, I'm going to base. I always tell y'all, well, such and such said. I'll tell you that. I'll be like, such and such said this. I didn't say it. They said it. hmm And I'll be like, don't take my word. This is what they said, not me. I very rarely do that, but when I do, if I can go back and watch the video, I go back and watch it for myself, just to get the clip notes of what basically happened. Because a lot of times, like when stuff be like that, I literally fast forward through it because I am not gonna sit there and watch somebody live for 3 or 4 hours like straight. I'm gonna put it on times two if I can, because some people talk fast and some people talk slow. Um, I literally have to just go back and read Bali fast forward, listen to the key points, and be done with it. Yeah, basically. hmm But yeah, good morning, Ramos. Ramos was on that panel too. Happy New Year, Ramos. He says, "Good morning, babe. Good morning, everyone. What's up, Ramos?" Yeah, Ramos was on that panel, but he ain't say nothing at that point. He just was on mute. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Be I just say when you decide to become a content creator, when you go to talking on stuff, know what you're talking about, because people will come at you if you get the information wrong. I've seen it happen. I've seen it happen. Um, that channel I don't go to anymore. That panel, uh, Vamos. I don't really go over there anymore, and I gotta block their name out my chat. I'll do it later. Yeah. Mhm. Anywho, I did an hour. Yay! I think I'm gonna go down here and fix me some breakfast because I'm hungry now. Finger says some stuff on down Jay's channel. No, it wasn't on Jay's channel. It was on that one channel we all were going to. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. The one channel we were going to, and we all left that channel. I'm purposely not saying the name. I'm purposely not saying the name. Um, yes, and okay, so let me just say this now. I know y'all used to me doing live every day almost, or either I skip a day and then do it, and then I skip a day. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be able to do that because if I want to get out more content, I'm gonna have to go outside like I did when I went to Hollywood. I'm gonna have to, if I'm gonna get on my games, I'm gonna have to not be live and play my games. I'm literally working on that schedule to like line it up with my work schedule. And I ain't gonna be able to do a live every day if I'm gonna get on my games, go outside and all that. But we'll see. We'll see. Yes, the boycotted channel. Right. It's been colonized now. Anywho, mm, mm, mm. For those of y'all, well, that don't really matter. Never mind. I'm not gonna repeat that. Yeah. No. But Tanika, she went at her. She said, I got you. Yes, exactly. Yeah, that's why I'm like, I can't do live every day. I can't. I'm spending too much time on live, and I'm not able to brainstorm what I want to do next. Yeah, I do have a question. Okay, what's your question, Ingrid? Go ahead. It was already calling out. Right, so Roy, it just got double dipped. I'm just gonna shut up. I'll be quiet. He got lost in the snow. Oh, see, I did. I didn't even talk about. I started talking about the. Hmm. Okay, since you asked me, um, hmm. Okay, so I don't have to say names. Y'all know what I'm talking about. How I feel. Oh shoot, wrong mouse. Hold on. Hold on. Let me grab the wrong mouse, y'all. Sorry, I got two of the same mouse with two different computers. Okay, so I'm gonna be honest. Okay, so I did not like it, to be honest, but that's not my channel. Um, I walk away from channels that allow that person up because they spew the same thing over and over. It's always about them. It's always a pity party. Um, from what the channel holder said, they talked in the background. I believe that person was trying to do the same thing to me when they hit my link the last time the other person was up here. You can't manipulate me. I'm not easily manipulated. I'm not saying that the other person is. I'm not easily manipulated. Like I can see through your crap. Um, I can see through your crap from a mile away. I can read people. I know what you're doing. I don't fall for foolishness. I necessarily don't care for it. Um, I'm literally sitting back, trying to decide whether I'm going to support this person still or not. I have not decided that yet. Um, I know several of y'all told me that y'all won't be back over there. Um, yeah, like I said, we all have a decision to make. Right now, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm just kind of observing to see what happens. Um, I know Jay Bliss looks like it's not gonna last. I kind of agree with that. He always falls apart. Um, I'm just gonna. Okay, so I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm gonna give y'all a little trick that I do. Where's my live? Hold on, y'all. Let me go to my live because I'm gonna show y'all what I do. It's turned down when my phone acts right because it kicks me off the internet. Um, I sit back and observe situations before I jump. Um, I sit back and watch it, gauge the situation to see what's happening. Um, I'm just not one to just jump and say, "Well, screw this, I'm out." I always like to sit back and watch it. I've always been like that, and that's what I'm gonna do. So, a little trick to me, I'm gonna tell y'all. If y'all see me put this in the chat, that means I'm observing. I put it in several chats. I know a lot of people probably didn't know what I meant by that. But whenever I put that in the chat, that just means I'm watching. I'm paying attention to what's happening. And I'm not saying nothing. I'm literally at my computer just looking. That's all. So that's what I'm doing. I'm paying attention. And if it just gets like ridiculous, I'll just say, hey, you won't see me there no more. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. What's up, Josh? Good morning. Good morning. But yeah, I literally sit there and observe because, like I said, I don't jump when everybody else jumps. I jump when I feel like I need to. Yeah, 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 yeah. Mhm. Yeah. But you know what? Like I said, that's not my channel. I can't tell the person what to do. Oh, and I don't know if y'all know this because I was kind of giving that side eye too. That person said, okay, Ingrid, remember I came to chat and asked you a question? That person, I don't know how they manipulated their way into that. But that person went over there and got rich. I was like, oh, really? Then I think you had asked, was that person in another mod gonna be like the managing mods? And I asked you what was the answer to that question. You said you didn't get one. Yeah, I don't know what's happening there, but I'm paying attention. hmm I'm paying attention. But like I said, run your channel like you want to. I can't tell nobody how to run their channel. Anytime I've ever been a mod for anybody, I was only there to help. Um, I don't want to control nobody's channel. I'll try to give them little tips and tricks on like little stuff to do to help them out. But your channel is your channel. My channel is my channel. Like I don't expect you to do that to me, so I wouldn't do that to you. Even though they repeated the lie that I'm trying to take over. Like when have y'all ever seen me take over? I don't do stuff like that. So it's obviously these lies. So I'm just gonna sit back and watch. That's all, and see what happens. That's all I'm gonna do. Ingrid, Jay will say, Ingrid, be careful when you jump into situations like this. I want you to get attacked. Yeah, they will attack you. Like what's the word I'm trying to use? I am. I don't want to say evidence. I don't know the word to use, but I I've been attacked when I didn't even say nothing. People just attacked me because I was in their chat. I literally have seen that happen over and over, and I just be like, I'm just here. What are you bothering me for? Goodness. But yeah, um, uh, as okay, so let me tell y'all for the people who have decided to become content creators this year. I noticed it when it happened to me. You don't necessarily have to be an issue with people. Oh, okay, gotcha. Um, People just want somebody to throw in the mix. Yeah, I've seen it happen to me where I just be there and I get attacked for no reason. What happens? Okay, so I'm in all three levels, right? So I was a subscriber first, then I became a mod, and now a content creator. Um, as a content creator, for some reason, these people feel like, oh, you're a threat. Like everybody don't have this. Like some of us have the same subs, but we're all not gonna have exactly the same subs. And I feel like people get intimidated when people start their channels because you never hear them talk about these people until they start a channel. Like with me, I started having people come in me, and I'm just like, first of all, I never said nothing to you, so why do you have an issue with me? It's just that I think people they're lazy. They don't have no content, so they want to find another either new content creator or sub or something just to go at just so they can have content. And I think that's pretty sad. I don't do that to people. I only tell y'all my experiences on this app. Like I'll tell y'all what happened. I'll tell y'all when I got attacked or whatever. I'll tell y'all what I did in the situation. Y'all know I cuss people clean out in the chat, and I just don't even say nothing to them no more. hmm But if you decide to become a content creator and they're not talking about you right now, as soon as you get people start supporting you, they gonna start talking. They're gonna start trying to come against you. They're gonna try to find a reason to come at you just so they'll have something to talk about on their channel or on somebody else's channel. Just wait for it. That's how come I don't I'm not trying to scare people out of becoming content creators. I just want them to be prepared because I kind of already prepared because people were coming at me when I still was a sub in a mine. So it wasn't really, you know, like, wow, why they coming for me? Because I know why. Like people don't like for other people to get support, and I think that's crazy. So Roy said, I don't like Halloween masks. Her voice is like nails on a chalkboard. You mean the mindless monster? Yeah, I get it. Yeah. And I'll be honest with you, you do have to be careful with people you let on your panel because okay, so example. I'm gonna give y'all an example of the mistake I made, like when I first started. Right, I'm just gonna swing by this. I'm just gonna swing by this. Okay, so y'all know when I first started, it was a lot of different people coming over here. I saw a shift at certain points where some people stopped coming, they stopped supporting because you know, they would start being cool with other people, so they feel like, okay, I ain't cool with her no more. I'm gonna go over here, and I'm fine with that. I mean, as a content creator, you gotta understand everybody's not gonna stay. And so I just be like, oh, well, they don't come no more, so I ain't worry about it. Like, I'm happy for the people who do show up. Um, so when it came to, shoot, should I say his name? I don't want to, but I don't have another name for him. So when it came to being him, my panel, I didn't see it at first. Um, I didn't see it at first, but I'll be honest with you, Duck kind of opened my eyes to it. When I started going over there to Duck, and he did open my eyes to it. He was like, "Yeah, be careful. These people can't go everywhere, so they'll use your panel to spew out their hate for other people." I was like, "Okay." Then when that person attacked him, I started to see what he was talking about because when I put that person on panel punishment, they came for me, which of course I laughed off. I thought it was disrespectful. Like I said, I'm not laughing at what he said. I just laughed because, first of all, I knew everything he said was saying was a lie, so I found it comical. And on top of that, like you just showed that I already got power over you because you were very emotional and jealous that I was hanging around other people when I didn't even say nothing about the people that I don't fool with and you was over there. I didn't say nothing. I didn't say a thing. So when Duck kind of opened my eyes to that, I was like, yeah, you're right. You do have to watch who you let on your panel because those people can be stream killers. I literally have watched like if I was on the live by myself, I literally who when Ben came at me, Ingrid, is that what you're talking about? Yeah, yeah. Is that what you're talking about, Ingrid? But yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, when I paid attention, like I said, I put him on panel punishment, and then he came for me. Oh yeah, what I was saying was I literally would watch like if I was by myself on the stream, it'd be people in here, but once he would come up and start talking, people started leaving, and I was like, some people are stream killers. They will literally drain your chat, and I ain't gonna lie, it happened on my first live. It happened on my first live. I was like, oh god, okay. But then at different times, that person, people will come to listen to that person rant and rave, right? So it just depends on, I guess, the mood or whatever, of people, whatever mood they were in. Ooh, I forgot about that. But yeah, um, okay, so Josh said, it hurts when you try too hard to make the team and don't get recruited. Then I get recruited shortly after that. It's trauma some don't even get over. Yeah, I feel you. Let me see. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. I was like, I ain't gonna say shocked. I was like taken aback. Like, what's going on here? Like, when did this happen? And okay, so let me tell y'all something. Okay, so I'm gonna bring this up, right? Shoot. Okay, bringing up talking points, Ingrid. Okay, so y'all know on the other channel that we boycott, the boycotted channel, I'm gonna say that channel. when when I would go over there, the other content creator would attack me. This was before they became a content creator. They attacked me, and I would always defend myself to the point where I had to go on panel and defend myself. Sometimes I was at work, so I couldn't. So it got to a point where I was just over it. I'm like, I'm tired of going back and forth with this person in the chat, on panel, all that. So I know when that person started going live, I was like, hey, when Mel and that content creator went at each other. Oh no, I take that back. When they pieced it up, I was happy to see that because I literally went in that chat and I was like, "What you doing over here?" So I told the content creator, "Hey, we need to have a conversation." So I told them, I said, "You can come to my live tomorrow morning. We'll have a conversation." And they did. They came to my live. We had a conversation. I told them I really didn't have an issue with them. They were coming for me. And I explained everything, and ever since then, we've been fine. Now, like I said, I'm just observing right now. I don't really jump when everybody else jump. I'm just observing. Because if the person didn't do nothing to me, it's no point in me saying that, hey, I don't like you. But, like, if you did something to me, yeah. So, David said the CCs get attacked. What y'all think they thinking about? You mean subs? Okay. The CCs get attacked. What y'all think they think about subs? Okay, subs. Um, I think that you have some. There are different types of CCs. Um, okay, with me, I'm just gonna speak on me because I don't know what they do. With me though, I like to. Ouch. I'm building my channel organically, so my sub count go up and down, up and down. I'm thinking it's trolls or whatever. It goes up and down, up and down. Um, I speaking for myself, I you here if you want to be here. I don't force people to come. They come if they want. Y'all ain't barely hear me say hit the like button. Like I'll do it like in between what I'm doing or whatever, but I don't constantly say it because I just enjoy talking to y'all. Like I'm not getting paid for this. I just enjoy talking to y'all, having fun with y'all. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Ouch. So I just, you know, I go ahead from my point of view. Um, I do think about my subs, Jay Bliss, because you got to realize that they there to support you. Um, like for instance, I'm gonna give you a good example of that. Like when I was doing the lives with the 5 men on it, I understood that a lot of my male supporters did not like that, which is why I only did like 2 lives on it. My male supporters did not like that at all. They said they didn't want to look at it. I was like, oh crap. So you do kind of have to gauge your audience. I'm like, if they say they don't like this, I can't force them to like what I like. And like I said, they here for your content, but if they supporting you, like if they don't like what you're talking about, they just gonna leave. So it's kind of a give and take in that situation where you as the content creator, you put out the content. If they like it, good. If they don't, then you got to figure out something else. Same with TV shows and movies. They go based off what the audience wants. If the audience doesn't want it, they cancel the show or they switch up something. So you have to really do be careful with that. Okay, so Josh said, when you real and truly liked and loved, it don't matter because you two gonna know about you from the real ones that are here for you. Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. That's why I said I'm just gonna be myself. If you don't like who I am, then you don't have to come. I'm just gonna be myself, and if you rock with me, you'll be here. Okay, Javis, I've been in the bush and watching. BS is 2006, longer than so. Yeah, I've been on here since '06 too, but I ain't gonna lie. I didn't enter this side of YouTube until like 2020. Yeah, 2020, 2021. Somewhere. Well, no, I'll take that back. Um, maybe 2019. But this side, maybe 2024. Some of this stuff, yeah. Mm-hmm. I need to get coffee buzz right. Yeah. I got like some iced coffee I bought because I don't really drink hot coffee too much. But I think but then again, I might not need to drink coffee because I work tonight. I need to save that for when I go to work. So I think I'm just cook some breakfast and eat that. Yeah. So you do have to be careful with your Facebook. Yeah, I was on Facebook heavy, but when people start stealing my pictures, I just stopped posting. I said, y'all some freaking widows. I changed my password and everything. I said, y'all some widows stealing my pictures. Just like y'all didn't see me until after that. Because when people start throwing your pictures up on their page like they're obsessed with you, it's very weird. You be like, I don't know these weirdos, but they got my face all over their page. Like that's weird. So yeah, it's a freaking mess. But yeah, y'all didn't see my face until then. And then it was so funny because the person tried to call me ugly, and people was like, "She not ugly." I thought that was so funny. Anyway, people be trying to do stuff to make you feel like you're less than, but nope, you just made it worse for you. Ooh, okay, Josh said, I keep my Starbucks coffee in my mini fridge close to me and don't play about my Starbucks. Uh, Pure caramel flavor white chocolate mocha. I haven't tried the white chocolate mocha. I got the vanilla latte downstairs. I'll probably try the those kind. I haven't tried them yet, but I like the iced coffee. I don't really try to do hot coffee too much because it'll make me go to the bathroom. But yeah, I haven't tried either of those. I probably need to try them next time because I got stuck on the vanilla latte. That's the one I buy now. But yeah, I probably just need to start buying making a coffee and then just use the creamer because then it'll last longer than just the one thing coffee. I'll fix that when I get ready. Davis, I used to have my government name at first until it be a starting cookie. Yeah, yeah. For some reason, with my name on Facebook, like at one point, like they had it fixed it where you couldn't change it. I was like, everybody else changing their name, why can't I change mine? So that's how come y'all know my name. So it's whatever. I don't care. I know I ain't did nothing wrong to nobody. Josh said Starbucks in the glass bottle hit better. Really? I need to try that. They be like the 4 pack. I need to try that. I need to try that. It'll make you go to the bathroom too. I tell you that because I think I tried one like one time when it was on sale at Publix. And Jesus, don't you say nothing about that. Shut up. Um, gotta be ice cold. Yeah, I know. Now, Josh, let me tell you. Do you do this? So I bought something like how you have the disposable cups, like the clear disposable cups. What I do is I bought some caramel like topping, and I drizzle it in the bottom, and I pour the Starbucks on top and add ice. I know some people use like whipped cream on theirs. I don't need all that, but that's what I do with mine. I got caramel and ice, and I add it to the coffee. I don't think I can drink it straight out like that because I've been ran to the bathroom. Yeah, you got to be careful with some stuff, especially if you're lactose intolerant. Yeah, you got to be careful, real careful. hmm But yeah, oh my God, I'm not an hour and a half. I only plan on doing 30 minutes, y'all. Well, see, y'all still here listening to me talk. That's the only reason I stay sometimes because I'm like, I don't just want to dip out on them. The camera, yeah, okay. See, I gotta try that. I just use the caramel drizzle like the topping. The one it starts with a no, I take that back. It's the Ghirardelli. I think it's the Ghirardelli one. Mm-hmm. That junk is freaking delicious. And you're what? Um um what's up, Marky Dan? Happy New Year. Yeah, let me just mention something. Shut up. No, no, never mind. That person might be in the bushes. Never mind. Never mind. I ain't gonna say nothing about that. I'll handle that in private. Anyway, yeah. Marky Dan, when are you going live again? I go to work tonight, sir. Hold on, yeah, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Had to do something real quick. All right, Marky. Hold on, wrong mouse. Um, oh, y'all talking about? Okay, I ain't gonna highlight that. Anyway, Marky, when you going live again? I work today, so no can do for me. My vacation is over. But I'll try to hit your panel one of these days. I'm gonna have to be off somewhere again to hit your panel. I think that's why we be missing each other, Marky, because when you go live, I be either going to work or be sleep. So that's how we always miss each other. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. Anyway, um, but yeah, just know if you're gonna become a content creator this year, just be prepared for people to come for you for no reason. That includes subs, other mods, and content creators because they all have come for me for no reason. Y'all know I don't really get into the stuff. People just come at me for no reason. So yeah. Mhm. And what you say? Let me see. This is carnival time. Really busy. Okay. Just let me know. We'll get it together one day. We'll get it together one day, Marky. It's all right. It's all good. We gotta catch each other sometime. Um, I forgot what I was going to say. Hmm. I cannot say that because I did it too. Never mind. I was gonna call out something, but I caught myself doing that, so I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm gonna shut my mouth. I ain't gonna call myself out. Forget all that. What's up, G5? Good morning. Happy New Year. Oh God. But yeah, it's a freaking mess. I promise. Mm-mm-mm. But yeah, I was telling everybody Happy New Year before it became New Year for me. I was telling everybody, I'm like, yeah, this year is gonna be different. It is. It's gonna be different. This year is not gonna be last year. It's gonna be different. I can feel it. Yeah. Sorry, so I'll just be doing my shorts, leave me alone. They gonna find a way. Don't worry about it. Cause they'll feel like you take it. For some reason, they feel like it takes the viewership off them, which is really crazy. That's really wild. But yeah, you do have people that will do that. Um. um. Shut up. Shut up. Um. mm. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep on doing my thing. Try to come up with more and better content. We don't want to talk about the same things we were talking about last year. Now it'll get brought up. Um, it will because it always does. Um, and like I said, a lot of times I don't talk about stuff until y'all ask me about it. I just kind of keep it to myself. So we'll see what happens in these little situations that's happening on YouTube. But just know, like as a content creator, you gotta learn who your stream killers are. In my particular life, I knew of a good shoot, one, two, three. It was a good three or four of them I knew that was stream killers. So when they would hit the panel, I would be like, they finna leave. I'm like, and people will literally leave, and I'm like, oh, come on. Good morning, Rosetta. Happy New Year. uh, I hadn't forgot. I just been a little busy. Rosetta, I get with you. But yeah, it's crazy how a lot of this stuff happens. And like I said, I'm just gonna sit back and observe, see what happens. If I feel like talking about it, I will. And if not, I won't say nothing. But yeah, I purposely didn't say nothing. But Ingrid asked, so I spoke on it. So yeah. I'm also learning not to say people's names because I don't want to give them shine. I only say a few names because I wanted to. It's just like whatever. So yeah. Okay, so five said you have to watch who you associate with as well. If the person stays in drama or mess and you rock with them constantly, you will get that jacket put on you by association. FYI, exactly. Mm-hmm. You are correct. You are correct. That's why I sit back and pay attention now. I don't try to go to too many chats. I just sit back and watch. And that's even if I'm in the bushes, because a lot of times people think I be there and I don't. I honestly don't be knowing what's happening. People will literally get in the DMs and tell me stuff. I'd be like, sure, I didn't know nothing about that. When this happened? And they'll literally have to tell me because I don't be there. So yeah, that's true. You gotta watch who you associate with, and I pay attention to that as well. And also as a content creator, you gotta get used to constructive criticism. Now, I, you gotta be able to differentiate both of them. Now, if you're telling me, hey, I think this would be good for your channel, like I don't think this actually works for you, like I've been watching it or whatever, like say if the person just talking to you, right? But you also have to know when they're trying to insult you and be like, well, you do this and you do that. Like that's not. I don't think that's the right thing to do for you. Like you got to know when people giving you advice and then when people just hating. Like you got to know the difference between both of them. Because I've seen the difference in both of them. I'm just like, okay, that's actually not advice. That's you trying to tell me what to do with my channel, and you're criticizing me. No, you're insulting me while you're telling me. Um, and you can give somebody constructive criticism without trying to embarrass them or say, this ain't working for your channel. You need to do something else. Like, yeah, you have to watch that. Okay, so Kyle says stop worrying about folks mentioning your name. Let them folks be name and make you more popular. Yes, exactly. I've been said that, Kyle. I'd be like, keep saying my name. Like you just making people want to come find me. That's all you're doing. I purposely don't say their name because that's what they want. They want somebody to go look for them. So I purposely don't say their name because I don't want people to find you. Well, y'all think I disguise people's names. I purposely don't want you to go find them. So I don't give them no shine. I sure don't. I don't want them going to your channel because you're full of hate. So yeah, that's just what I do. That's just the way I do things. Yeah. Mhm. Yeah. Now, if I don't care about mentioning your name, like I'll say it. But other than that, I just feel like whatever, whatever. It's all good. Mhm. Okay, so Five says some stuff needs to be addressed and keep it pushing. Exactly. I've done that before where I had a situation kind of get out of hand where the rumor was starting to grow legs, and I literally, like, people kept asking me in different chats, I'm like, what the crap are they talking about? And one particular person was going around spreading that lie. So I literally had to do a live and explain to people, like, stop believing everything you hear about people. Like, I had to address it then because it was starting to grow legs. And it gets to the point where people like, okay, they not answering, so it must be true. So I got to a point where that I had to address. I addressed it that one time, and then I was done with it. Unless somebody, asked me later on. But other than that, I addressed it one time, and then I'm done with it. Like, I don't care. Think what you want to think. I don't give a crap. So yeah. Just like I'm gonna tell you, I just be myself. Like, I don't have to fake it for nobody. Like, for what? What am I faking it for? Like, I don't get it. But that's why I tell people, how you start your channel is how you gonna have to leave it. Now, when you kind of do different stuff like I do, you can kind of move around. Like, I've done the movie reviews. People come on panel. We talk about different stuff that happened or whatever. I kind of do a variety of things, so I can kind of go in all different directions. But if your channel is just all drama, 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 that's what your audience is gonna want to see. They're gonna want to see you crash out every day. They're gonna want to laugh and joke in your chat. They ain't gonna want like it. And then if you try to switch it up all of a sudden, they're gonna be like, "What the crap is this?" So that's how come I'm glad that I was able to do like a variety of things. I don't just talk about one thing. I talk about several different things, so I can kind of move how I want to. Um, and that's a good thing with it. Even when the guys come over here and start talking about boxing, I just sit back and let them talk because I'm like, we all kind of gain subs from each other. So I'm not going to sit there and tell them, well, you can't talk about boxing on my channel. My channel is not a boxing channel. When you have guys that, literally came from over there and they enjoy it. So when they come over here and like when all the guys hit the panel and start talking about boxing, y'all notice I don't stop them. I don't say nothing. Only time I kind of have to stop everybody is like if I got to go to work that day, I'll be like, yeah, I got to get ready to get out of here. But other than that, I let them sit there and talk. Because I'm just like, hey, we all scratching each other's back. So you help me, I help you. Like, I don't mind. So that's how come I really don't say nothing when they do that. And then they'll kind of get it. They'll be like, oh, we start talking about boxing. I'll be like, I don't care. Like, go ahead. Like, do what you have to do. So, yeah, I don't mind them talking about boxing, even though still don't know too much about it. I just enjoy that they don't argue and fight with each other. They literally sit and have conversations, even if they don't agree with each other. They sit back and have conversations where they're not screaming and yelling at each other. So that's very refreshing when you can have an adult conversation, even though y'all not agreeing with each other on the subject. So I'm just like, cool. That's how come I just let them talk. And even when any of y'all hit my panel, I just let y'all talk because I get it. Like sometimes you gotta get this stuff out. You can't hold this stuff in like that. I just let y'all talk, and I get it. Cause sometimes like I be wanting to let stuff out. If I don't feel like talking, I won't go live. I won't say nothing. I will not go live. What's up, Timmy? Timolay? What is Timlay? I don't know why I mess up your name. I'm just gonna call you Tim. What's up? Good morning. Happy New Year. Yeah, you agree? Yeah. But yeah, I just go with the flow, and I don't address the same thing twice unless somebody else bring it up. Other than that, I don't say nothing. I'll be like, okay, well I'm done with that. On to the next. Y'all notice I don't do that, but I do get it when people have had their personal situations be brought up on here. I understand that's personal, and they do feel a way about it and they want to express that they feel a way about it. I get that. Which is why I'm still holding off on the Wyandotte story. Because that story is very close to my heart. So I'm kind of holding off on telling it. Because all they're going to do is listen to everything you say and then go repeat it and say this and say that and just throw lies on top of it. So I'm just like, I don't know if I want to tell that story. I'm still debating whether I'm going to do it or not. I know y'all want to hear it though, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Let me go and just hit this 2 hour mark and get out of here. We almost there, not yet, but yeah. I ain't planning on doing 2 hours, but okay. But yeah, it's just the fact that you gotta gauge your audience. You gotta know what to talk about. Y'all know me. I freestyle it every live, unless I actually have a subject. But when I do have a subject, I freestyle that too. I don't take notes. I just talk about it. Like, I just talk about it. And like I said, for some reason that works for me, and I just keep doing it. Been doing it for what? How long? What? 5 months? Almost six. It'll be what? 6 months in a couple of days. Uh, yeah, it'll be 6 months in a few days. Yeah, I'm right. I'm about to hit the six month mark. So yeah, I gotta work on more content for y'all. I think I need to start doing uploads. Just to give y'all something on the days that I don't go live, because that does help. Um, I was just busy over the holidays where it's a lot of stuff I did not get done, and a lot of stuff I did. So it takes time, and I always have to tell myself that like everything is not going to be done in one day. Like you have to give it time. So I purposely, I give it time. Be like, hey, it'll get done when it get done. Like don't rush it, don't stress yourself out. And I try my best not to do that. What you say, Jose? Yep, exactly. Look, I'm being honest with you. I care a lot about different stuff, but if that particular situation or whatever doesn't serve the purpose, and I don't care, I just don't give a crap. I be like, so I don't care. Then how come you always hear me say, I don't care what you say about me? So what? Why should I care about your opinion of me? Now you do have some people that support you. You do kind of care, like, hey, I don't want them to look at me a certain type of way. But then at that point, I just be like, hey, if they like me, they like me. If they don't, they don't. Like they rock with me, they rock with me. So it just depends. Exactly, exactly. That's exactly what I was thinking of. So yeah, and I made that post because I didn't go live like the past few days. Like I do thank y'all for being here to support me. I appreciate y'all. Um, Even the people that walked away or they in the bushes, like thank you for being here because you don't have to come here and listen to me talk. Like I get it. Like you don't have to spend your time with me, but I thank y'all for doing that. And I gotta look into this voice situation because y'all, yeah, the whole voice thing, I'm gonna have to peek into that because if that can make me money and I don't have to go to these people job, shoot, okay. So I really gotta look into that. Like, let me see what I can do to. Let me see what I can do, basically. Cause you do got some people on here that got some fire voices. I ain't mentioning names, but you got some people on here that got voices. I just be like, you need to get into voice work. Like it literally was a video that popped up on my timeline. I think I was on TikTok, and this dude voice he was just talking about how something was made, but his voice was so soothing. No lie, y'all. I ended up falling asleep on the middle of that post, and it just repeated over and over again until I woke up. His voice was so soothing. I was like, I fell asleep watching a TikTok. The video literally repeated over and over again. And I was like, oh my God. I literally fell asleep because his voice was so soothing. I immediately like followed him. I'm just like, I'm going to come back to his page because I don't care what he was talking about. His voice was so soothing. I just listened to him. I was like, okay. But yeah, you got to know what you can do and engage your audience and see what they like. Like I said, when the guys told me they didn't want to see other buff men on here, I was like, they don't like that. I ain't doing it anymore. Even though the women liked it, the men did not. So I'm not gonna alienate half of my audience because I want to show off some guys' abs. Like, so I literally had to like take a account of, hey, they don't like this. I'm like, they not gonna come back if you keep doing this. So I was just like, mm-hmm. Oh my god, what are you talking about? Five said, yeah, I ready to pay. This your number 1-800 Bay Kelly. You too, fine. I gotta look into this voice work because y'all been telling me about it. And look, Five, even before you came around, people was telling me that I sound like they said I sound like a sex operator. I said, oh my god. So y'all can't be lying if all y'all saying the same thing. Okay, Ingrid said, oh my god, I'm back from Starbucks. It's nasty out there, but at least no traffic. Yes, yes. It's raining where you are too. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, you and I said it was raining, and Tommy said it was raining. So we all getting rain. Yeah, we all getting rain. Oh, my back. Uh, I'm trying to remember who that is, but I have seen that channel. I have. Yes, it's raining in California. It is. It is raining. It was raining when I got up and got on this live. I don't know if it's raining right now, but it was raining when I started this live. I literally had to pull myself out the bed to come go live because I was sleeping so good. I'm woke now. It's pouring. Yeah, I ain't even looked at like it was drizzling. Like I could hear like the rain tap on the window. That's what I was hearing when I got up. Ingrid, I said she gonna be like you want to see me touch my little boo. Nah, that's what you want to hear, sir. That's what you want to hear. I probably could make a killing if I did that, but no can do. It's 47 degrees. Let me look. Let's see what my weather is. Shape is. Whew. Okay, so my weather is 55 degrees. 8 degrees. Oh my god, no. See, I've been moved away from that real quick, Rosetta. I can't do 8 degrees. I do not miss Alabama weather. I don't. Yeah, it's been raining since over here where I am. It's been raining since New Year's Eve. Probably it rained before the night before I went to Hollywood. It rained then too. You just got back in. Oh wow. See, I feel bad for y'all. I'm so glad it not to throw it in your face, Ingrid. I mean Rosetta, but I'm be honest with you. The one thing I love about California is very mild winters. Now the wind can knock your behind over. I've seen several semis like laying on the side on the highway because of the wind, but that cold they can have all that. Mm-mm. So I didn't say nothing. That's how the operators be. But you put my name in, sir. You put my name in the file. Stop it. You miss Tennessee weather? Yeah, I would assume Tennessee weather would be like Alabama weather, where it's hot and cold, like here and there. Like you can get all 4 seasons in like one day. You can say my dog tripping. She won't go party outside, so I have pee pads all over the house. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, your dog's not used to rain. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, I've seen. I think one time I was headed to work. I seen a good 10 semis like knocked over. One was knocked over on the exit. The other one's just like they literally knocked over on the side, and you had to go around them and grab. So yeah, the wind here is like I didn't realize that till I moved here. It don't really get cold. It sometimes it do, but the wind will knock you over. Like the wind is strong as crap here. I was like, oh my god, whoever said it didn't get cold and it didn't rain, you lied to me. Because one time I believed that when I first got here, I got out of work one morning. It was so cold outside. I said, I ain't never believe in these folks no more. So after that, I was like, I'm bringing my jacket. Like it might be warm when I go to work. But when I get off, it's like it's cool outside. um, I'll see how y'all do the snow. I can't do it. We used to get very little snow in Alabama, but when it did snow or ice, it was a big deal. So yeah, people used to laugh at us. We didn't give a crap though. because we wasn't used to that. So I get it. I get it. I get it. Oh, okay. But yeah, just um, I don't discourage y'all if y'all gonna become content creators. Also, I want to say is a lot of people become panel happy, and what I mean by that is a lot of them start to get feel like they get popular because they hitting panels and they don't necessarily have a channel, so all they do is hit panels. Yeah, don't get a big head. Like even as a content creator, I wouldn't say get a big head because you got everybody's human. Like I'm no better than anybody else. And you do have people that start to get panel happy and they feel like they're starting to get popular and they just start going at people because they feel like they can. So yeah. So just be wary of that. And exactly what Bob said. Be careful who you let on your panels. Now, if you let somebody on your panel and it goes left the first time, yeah, you might want to watch that person because just like Doug Five and Free told me, um, some of these people can't go everywhere, so they gonna find a new channel to go and spew their hate. So, like I said, if I go back and listen to older lives, Five, I know you're here. I'm be honest with you. I think I heard about the situation you went through before I even met you. hmm If I remember right, I heard about this situation before I met you. I would have to go back into an old live to see what they said. But yeah, I heard about it before I even met you. But I just find it such a coincidence that the main people I had no idea that he had issues with is the ones I end up being cool with. I had no idea that was happening. I didn't even know it was an issue with him and them because they say they don't have no issue. He has an issue with them. They don't have one with him. So when that whole situation went down, I was shocked because I had no idea what was happening. Like, like I didn't know it was the issue. But like I said, Duck and them said they ain't got no issue with him. He got one with them. And then Five came in and explained everything that happened. So I was like, oh, I had no idea all this was going on from years ago. So I just find it odd. I'm gonna say odd, but coincidental that ended up happening. But you know what? I'm kind of happy that not that situation happened with Five or Double Free. I'm happy that I ended up being cool with the ones he was going at because they showed me how he moved and they helped me. Like I ain't gonna say save my channel. They helped me see, like, open my eyes as to what was happening. And I was like, y'all right. I was sitting there paying attention. I said, y'all so right. So yeah, y'all actually helped me, and I appreciate that. Which is why I don't mind helping y'all. I don't mind sharing y'all lives and all that. Y'all help me. Oh God, but yeah. What's up, BBO? Excuse me. Happy New Year. I didn't mean to cough in the middle of that. It just came out of nowhere. Okay, so Rosella said, "Wake up, babe. I live in Chicago, but this has gotten old now. My sons are grown now. This is a good place to raise children." Okay, okay, cool. I see. I see. Of course, all my children, when they come out of my womb, they will be raised here in California. Unless I decide to move abroad, they will be raised here. And a lot of people say California is expensive. I'm not worried about that. God got me on that. I ain't worried about that. So yeah, I'm not worried about that. But ooh, we have hit our 2 hour mark. Yay! I didn't plan on doing 2 hour live, but here I am. I think I'm gonna get ready to go fix me some breakfast because I am hungry. Last thing I had was some strawberries, and that was around midnight. I think I had some strawberries and some Moscato, so I am hungry. I want to eat. So I think I'm gonna go down here and fix me something to eat. Eat that, and then I'll eventually have to go back to sleep because I work tonight. So yeah, my sleep has been off since I've been off these 10 days. So yeah, but yeah, I just be careful, be able to take constructive criticism, and just be yourself because when you start faking it, you gotta keep that up. Which unfortunately for some people, they faked it so much that they can't go back on it. That's why I always tell you, I just be myself. That's all. I don't have to fake for nobody. What's the point? I don't have time for it. Sorora said, have a good day, everyone. Yes, everybody do have a good day. I think I am about to get off here because I am hungry. I might chat in the background real quick and kind of see if anybody else goes live. You go back Saturday? Okay, be careful, Rosella. New York, not New York, New Orleans accent is, they have a particular accent, so when I hear them, I know that's where they're from. English said, "Vacate back over to." Oh yeah, you tell me about? No, was that you? Shoot, I see you on vacation. I don't blame you. That sounds awesome. And today is just the first. Oh my god, that's awesome. You go back Monday. Ingrid, have fun. You got 19 more days. I only had 10, so you got another week and so on me. Go back Monday. I go back tonight. Unfortunately, I don't want to see them people. But I'm happy I got a chance to get away. Yes, everybody do enjoy your New Year's the rest of the day. I'm gonna go fix me some breakfast. But I do thank y'all for coming. I didn't plan on staying here that long, but I'm awake now, so I'm gonna go eat something. But yeah, you guys, we're gonna have a wonderful New Year. Try not to engage in the BS unless like you kind of have to, because sometimes I've had to do that. Well, I had to defend myself, so I understand that. But this is gonna be a better year than last year, because it was last year was a blessing and it was a little rough at the same time. So I get it. Just do the best you can. That's all you can. That's all you can do. Yeah, no drama, no drama. Just do the best you can. Don't feed into the BS. Don't feed the monster, as I say. But I do understand people are frustrated and they have to, they have to get it out. I understand it. They be frustrated, so they have to feel like they have to talk about it, and I get that. That's why I don't ever tell people like stop talking about it. Like if they frustrated about it, let them get it out. I get it. I understand. That's why I don't tell people that. I be like, well, you have to realize like even if it's their channel and they keep talking about the same thing over and over again, that means they're not over it. And sometimes I sit there and listen, and sometimes I'm like, okay, I'll fall back and then leave. So yeah. Whew, my arm hurts. English, so I've been watching different marathon on TV Land? Oh, TV One. Okay, gotcha. I don't blame you. I ain't watched a marathon in a minute. What was that phone? Alright, but I'm gonna let y'all get out of here. We are gonna have a wonderful new year. Try not to indulge in a mess. If you do, that's your business. Um, like I said, I don't mind y'all coming to tell me stuff because I don't be knowing I don't be there. Because I ain't gonna lie, some of this stuff is entertaining, so I'm not exempt. I just try not to. I just try to stay away from it. So yeah. But anywho, you guys have a great day. Take care of your mental health. Take care of your mental health, your health. Drive safe if you're out driving. DoorDash and free and B3. If y'all out there, be careful. And five, I know you be out there too, so y'all be careful. Anybody on the road, if you're at work, have a great day at work. Yeah, like I gotta work tonight, and we gon' have a great year. Try not to let people bait you into mess. Like, try not to do it. If you respond, you respond. If you don't, then you don't. Like, and also, I want to say, don't allow people to control your emotions. You have a lot of people out here that are letting other people control their emotions. And I think the fact that I don't let people do that, it irritates them because they can't get me mad like they want to. Oh, only only one person was able to get me upset, but I don't even bother with that person no more. So I'm good on that aspect. I don't worry about it. Oh, what's up, Tam? Good morning. You go back Monday. I go back tonight. But yeah, y'all best believe I'm be happy to see my off day again when it shows up. I'll be like, yes. So, yeah, I'm gonna give y'all a little this little disclaimer again. I can't talk this morning. If you guys do not see me post, if you guys don't see a live coming up by, I'm gonna take it back an hour. If you guys don't see me have a live set up by 6 a.m. my time, which is Pacific Standard Time, that means I'm not going live. If you like don't see it up there, that means I'm not going live. I'm gonna chill that morning. It's okay, Tim. It's all right. Hey, we all can't be there when it happens. It's all good. You might want to check out the beginning because I had to tell a situation that happened that was brought up to me last night. So yeah, but yeah, yeah. Shoot, what was I saying? Yeah, just do what you got to do out here. Like, don't allow people to control your emotions. I was gonna mention that. I ain't gonna say nothing. I don't want to give that person the satisfaction that they. Mm, never mind. Ew. I'm gonna get off here, go eat me some breakfast, and I want y'all to have a wonderful day. Don't feed the beast. Ignore the trolls. Ignore people trying to come for you. It's a waste of time because if they keep coming for you and you're not saying nothing, that shows how obsessed they are with you. So I don't pay people no attention. Y'all see I don't say nothing. I just be like, whatever, say what you're gonna say, I don't give a crap. So yeah. Anyway, you guys have a great day. Remember to pray. I prayed at midnight, I manifested. Um it's some things gonna happen this year. Y'all see it, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. And I can't wait. I am excited for the new year, even though it's just starting and everything's, we still carry things from last year. But you know what? It takes time, and we gonna do what we have to do to make ourselves have a better year and better experiences. And I'm happy for some of the people I met in 2025, and some people I just wish I never heard of them. I'd be like, no, like you should have stayed where you were. I hate I met you. I ain't gonna say the word hate. I dislike that I met you. So, but you know what? There comes experiences, and I was, I guess I was meant to go through that experience, and yeah, I'm gonna be good on that. I'm good on you. I'm good on you because I know you're here. I'm good on you. Yes, 2026 is about to be awesome. Yes, let's go. Yeah, it's gonna be awesome. We a lot of us gonna have great news. I'm be happy to hear it. I love when I hear people accomplish something. Like, I'm not a hater. Like, if you accomplish something, congratulations. I'm happy for you. But you got some people on here that can't be happy for other people because they're not happy with them. But I be generally excited and happy when people make accomplishments because they worked hard to get to that point and they made it. Just like when BBO got his 6K, I was happy about that. When Duck Key got his monetization, we trying to get B3. He's only 10 subs away from being monetized. So Matter of fact, I can share his channel real quick. Rosetta said, "Me too. I agree. Thanks for introducing me to the guys. Thank you. No problem. No problem." And that's the thing about BBO. I gotta talk to you about that, sir. I don't really talk about sports though, BBO. I guess I gotta go through Duck or Tree to get to you. I know you asked me about that, BBO. I might do it. I might do it. I might do it. We'll see. We'll see. Let me share homie channel. Cause he only needs 10 more subs to get monetized, and he out here doing little skits and stuff, which I thought was funny. Let me see if I can go to his live from yesterday. Hold on. Give me my phone is so freaking slow. I gotta turn it on. Where are you? Oh, I gotta find him. Where is he? No, I gotta find him. Okay, there he goes. I'm just gonna go to his channel and then share. Okay. Alright, so B3 need. Oh, now he needs 7. I'm gonna share. He needs 7 more subs to get monetized. Yeah, he's almost there. Why did I go there? So I'm gonna do just like I did with Duck and Free and everybody else. I'm gonna help B3 out because he comes back here sometimes, but I'll still help out. Yeah, I gotta start sharing my stuff too. I ain't playing. Okay, let me put in the chat. B3. Oh, okay. I had to remember his name. Okay, if y'all not subbed to B3, that's his channel right here. He needs 7 more. You gonna hit the replay? Okay, cool. 10. Yeah, we can get out of here. He needs 7 more subs so he can get monetized. 7. Yeah, that's his channel right here. Cause yesterday I went and subbed for my second channel. So yeah, there it goes. Yeah. Some of us already subbed to each other, so we can't really do nothing about that. But the people on, dang, I forgot to. I did add it on there. Yeah, some of us already subbed. I just went back and subbed from my second channel to his channel yesterday and helped him out. Cause when I subbed, he only had 10 people left, and now he got 7. But yeah. Some people they be like, go sub, and I realize I already subbed to him, so I can't do nothing. So yeah, go sub to his channel, help him get monetized. He out here doing TikTok skits. I laughed at him for that, but hey, do what you gotta do. But yeah, other than that, I'm gonna get ready to go because I am past my time. Yeah, go sub to B3, sub to BBO, sub to any content creator in this chat. Do what you gotta do. We all need to help each other, which is, I think that's the issue on here is that a lot of people want to hog subs and they don't want to help anybody else grow. They only want to grow their channels. So I'm about helping people out. Yeah, go ahead and sub to their channel. And the good thing about it, if people have a respect for you, they'll do it just based off your word because they know that you're not down with the BS. They know you won't want them to go to another channel um that's on the BS that you'll give them the channels to support that they will actually enjoy. hmm Yes, me too. I love all the support because we're supposed to help each other on here. We're not supposed to be going against each other and doing all that craziness. It's stupid. Yeah, I think subscribe to Soroya. I already subbed to you, Soroya. Um, yeah, put your link in the chat. Put your link in the chat, Soroya. So when they hit the replay, they can just hit your link and sub. Yeah, go ahead and put it in the chat before I get out of here. But yeah, I don't mind helping people. I don't. Like it's no I'm not getting paid for this. Like I'm just here to support. So yeah. Yeah, yeah. Drop your link. Cooking. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, that's her link right there. Yeah. Hit subscribe to what you said? Okay, yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, y'all go sub to Soraya. She's cooking over there. She made them simmer rolls. Them babies look so good. I wanted me one of them bad boys. They look so good. Yeah, I'm already sub too. Yeah, cause I did it on my last live. I went on the sub to Soraya, so I wouldn't forget to do it after the live. So, cause when y'all mention stuff to me, I try to go ahead and do it right then because I'll forget. So yeah, but yeah, do what you gotta do on here. But yeah, let me get out of here and go cook me some breakfast because I am quite hungry. Last thing I had was strawberries, and that was like almost 9 hours ago. No problem, no problem. I don't mind helping. Like I said, I'm not getting paid for this. I'm doing this out the kindness of my heart. And you know what? That's the thing about it. Some people feel like money has to be involved in everything. Not necessarily. We all networking with each other. We helping each other out. Sometimes it don't need to be money. Like networking is a good thing too because you never know who we will become in the future. You never know. It can be 10 years from now. This person can be a billionaire, and they be like, "Yeah, they used to come to my channel. We used to talk. We still cool." Yeah, you never know. You never know. So I just do it out the kindness of my heart. If it helps me later, it does, and if it doesn't, don't worry about it. Yeah, I'm doing it because I want. I want to. I don't mind it. Yes, Happy New Year again. All right, let me get out of here, y'all, because I'm just rambling at this point. Oh crap! But if I do 9 more minutes, I can do 2.5 hours. Hmm. What can I talk about for 9 minutes, y'all? What can I talk about for 9 minutes and then get out of here? Hmm. For some reason, I just like to leave on an even time. I don't know. It's Happy New Year, everybody. I should have put the Trading Places thing up there, but I just didn't feel like looking for it. I said, screw it, I'm gonna use what I got. Yeah. Oh god. But also I wanna say too ouch. I wanna say this because I'm gonna push these 8 minutes. Oh thank you, Rosette. I appreciate that. You do too. I appreciate you. You be funny as crap on panel, no lie. I be laughing when you get up there. But um what was I gonna say? What I was gonna say. Crap. I totally lost what I was gonna say. Anyway, if it comes to mind before I leave, I remember it. Just say it. But I'm just gonna keep being myself. Like, oh, okay, okay. I know what I was gonna say. Okay, okay, okay. So, okay, so, hmm, I suggest that don't let things linger. Um, if you and somebody else have something like if y'all talk off YouTube or whatever, don't let things linger because I've learned to not get upset about certain things. I just I don't like things to linger longer than a day. I like to solve it and be like, hey, we need to talk. I need to get this out because it's bothering me that I have an issue with you. I need to talk out and we haven't talked. Sometimes people make decisions you're not gonna like. Um, and they're gonna make decisions you're not gonna like, and you have to be fine with it. You know. Um, hmm. What did you say? It's RGM sick. Um, sorta, kinda, yeah, yeah, sorta, kinda, yeah. I ain't putting his business out there, but yeah, I talked to him yesterday. Yeah. Um, let me take that off the screen. But yeah, don't let things linger. Um, don't um don't let it go on for longer than a day because it's like if you let it go on for that long, you start to resent people. You start to get more angry because they ain't reach out to you. You start to feel like they don't really care about you. And this is just what's happening in your head. Like you don't actually know these things. You're just assuming them. And I can be an overthinker sometimes. But then also I gotta check myself sometimes. Like that may not be the case. Like you gotta, see what they say, see where they coming from. And I've had to, agree with their aspect at certain points because I see it from how they're explaining it. But then I also tell them my point of view. Like this is how I felt. Like I felt like you did this or you said this and I didn't like it. And how can we fix it? Like yeah. So you just have to. You have to watch your how you respond to things. You can't be in your feelings all the time. I try not to be, but sometimes I'm human. I get in my feelings. I do. Um, so I try not to let things bother me. But sometimes if I ain't talk like if I'm not talking to that person at that moment, it's gonna bother me until I talk to them. I'm gonna be like, shh, like this is bothering me. I need to talk to you. And like I said, sometimes um, we jump to conclusions. They might explain it to you from their point of view, where you saw it one way and they saw it somewhere else, and you kind of meet in the middle. So yeah, just I invite y'all to be more understanding. But I'm gonna be honest with y'all. That's for some people, but me, I don't think I'm gonna be that. I'm not gonna be too understanding all the time, like I've been. I'm just gonna be honest because people will want to have the same behavior and expect you to keep accepting it. But then I'm like, you're not getting that what you do bother me. And I'm talking about on a personal level. I ain't talking about YouTube. And if I bring it up to you that it's a problem, that means that's something you need to fix. But then you do have some people that don't feel like they're the problem. They feel like, ew. They feel like, sorry, I'm looking at someone on TV. They don't feel like they did anything wrong. Which unfortunately for some people feel like they never do anything wrong. Like this is how you saw it. So I just be like how can I compromise with this person and not feel like it's doing me a disservice, if you know what I mean. So yeah. hmm So I'm be honest with you, I'm not gonna be too understanding this year. I'm just gonna be like, okay. I shouldn't say that. I'm just gonna be like, all right. Mm-hmm. Hmm. That's. I'm not gonna argue with you. I'm not gonna give you paragraphs. I'm just gonna be like, okay, all right. What's up, Angie? Good morning. I'm gonna get out of here. I got like 2 minutes. Okay, so Rosetta said, I'm gonna keep smiling more. I'm not letting anyone steal my joy. Um, give it to God. I give God more glory, and I walk in my faith and my left side. And you mean 2026? Let's be yes. I get what you're saying, Rosetta. Yeah, exactly. So I came into the new year praying like, yeah. But I'm just gonna do what I do, and I ain't gonna worry about people. I'm just gonna simply say, okay, if the person is in the bushes, you know exactly who I'm talking to. I'm just gonna say, okay, all right, with a thumbs up, okay. Yeah. Anyway, let me stop because I ain't trying to get into my personal business on here. Oh, using a mic, yeah. I promise you, I'm thinking about taking autocorrect off my freaking phone because it be throwing all my sentences off. It's irritating. I'm putting down the cookies. This is probably a hard resolution. Yeah, I don't have a resolution. I put down the cookies when I get ready. I'm gonna go eat some freaking waffles and bacon and eggs. I'm freaking hungry. Yeah. Yes. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. But yeah. I made my time. I'm gonna let y'all go. I purposely did the time I did. I ain't gonna say why. But yeah, I just want y'all to. We gonna make better decisions. We're gonna use our discernment this year because I always use mine, but a lot of people don't use theirs at all. I'm gonna use mine. I always use mine, but some of y'all need to use it more. Know when people playing in y'all face. And I know some people be playing in my face, and I just sit back and watch them and make them think I don't know what they're doing. I just sit back and observe, like I told y'all I do. Like I'm not dumb. I see it. I ain't dumb. Mhm. But yeah, let me let y'all get out of here. Y'all have a great day. If I don't go live tomorrow, which I'll try to, depending on how tired I am after I get out of work, um, I'll try to go live. If not, y'all see me on another day. Sometimes I don't go live for a couple of days because I need that rest. I know y'all be wanting to hear me talking my sex operator voice, but I can't do it every day. Yes, I am. I'm gonna get some sleep. Eat, get some sleep, and then go be ready to go to work later. Else, I don't want to. And just say where I'm gonna know it dudes twice as hard this year. Yeah. Not that one. Not that one. Let me stop. Let me stop. Let me be quiet. Let me quiet. Let me be quiet. Okay. Okay. Cool. Cool. Rosella. Thank you. Yeah. But yeah. Let me let y'all go. Past my time. You know exactly what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah. Okay. Now the okay. Never mind. We can't talk about that on here. Never mind. We can't talk about that on here. That's G14 classified. That's G14 classified. Can't talk about it on here. No thank you. Y'all start hearing people say that. They got it from me. So be prepared to hear people repeat what I be saying like they the first ones that said it. Like I be saying they be trying to steal your sauce. They do. I just be like, get your own. Get your own. Stop stealing my stuff. Okay, yeah, let me let y'all go. Y'all have a great day. I'll see y'all. And like I said, if y'all don't see a live, the upcoming live is 6 a.m. my time, Pacific Standard Time. That mean I ain't going live. I'm just give y'all a heads up on that because I know I'll be in Dutch chat and people ask me, "What am I going live?" I'll be like, "Nope, absolutely not. I don't feel like it today." And then like I said, sometimes I don't go live because I don't be having nothing to talk about. Simple as that. I'd be like, I don't have nothing to say. So I ain't gonna ramble for a couple hours over nothing. So yeah. But yeah, you guys have a great day. I will see you guys in maybe another chat, another live. We'll see. And you guys have a great day. And like I said, start your new year off praying. I promise you'll have better results than you had last year. Alright, but just remember the answer ain't gonna come when you want it. It's gonna come when it's supposed to come. That's the hardest thing about me is I'm patient, but I'm getting tired of being patient. I'm just gonna be honest. So yeah, the answer ain't gonna always come. And sometimes I have asked God for things, and He gave it to me instantly, and I was like, oh, thank you, I appreciate that. Sometimes it's instant, and sometimes you gotta wait. So just be prepared to wait on some things. Don't try to force it like a lot of people do. They don't want to wait and they force the situation and make it worse. All right, but yeah, I'm patient. I'm just tired of being patient. I'm just gonna be honest about it. Like win. But I'm gonna be good. I'm gonna keep being patient because I already know that what I want, I'm gonna get it this year. I already know it. I know I'm gonna get it. I already know. I know it's coming. I know it's here. Yes, yeah. Yeah, you have to. Right. Exactly. Yeah, most times you do gotta wait. Right. Exactly. Yep. His timing is always perfect. Yeah, exactly. Always. So I already know what I want. I'm gonna get it this year. I'm claiming it. I'm gonna get it this year. Don't ask me what it is either. I know somebody gonna jump in and tell me what is it. No, I ain't saying I don't tell all my own stuff on here. But yeah, let me let y'all go. Yeah, guys, have a great day. I'll see y'all later. Y'all have a wonderful new year. And I'll catch y'all next time. Bye.